Hi everyone, VSG-Robert here. My date of surgery was quite a while ago. You may have noticed in my last video I was talking about pre-op, and I'm actually 6 weeks out of surgery now. Biggest reason being is that I don't do very well in front of a camera. I kind of ramble, and I didn't really like the way my last one went. But this is an important part of the journey, and at least as part of the community, I'd like to contribute something. I don't want to just be lurking in the background. I know I don't comment on very many videos. I'm trying to work on that, but I have been watching everybody's videos, so even if you don't see something from me, I am watching. So my surgery date was 12/20/2016. My highest recorded weight before surgery was 365 pounds. Date of surgery, my weight was 338 as measured at the hospital. And I am currently 303 pounds. So that's a total loss of almost 62 pounds, somewhere in there. So I have lost weight. As for the surgery, I mentioned in my previous video I'd been through 2 surgeries already in 2016. In January 2016 I had a colon resection, so I had part of my colon removed. And then in June of 2016 I had a surgery that was putting some stuff back together and putting it back in place. And so I've already been through 2 major surgeries in 1 year, and then this one was relatively minor. The previous 2 surgeries, I spent a week in the hospital in June, and I was in the hospital for all of January. I had a bowel perforation at the beginning of 2016, and by beginning I mean about 10 minutes after midnight on New Year's Eve, or New Year's. So I was in the hospital all of January and had my surgery on the 25th of January, I think. And then I was in the hospital for a couple weeks after the surgery. So I was very happy that this time I was in the hospital for less than 12 hours. I went in, got checked in, had all the pre-op waiting, and I really don't remember the recovery room this time. But when I woke up, or remember waking up, it was in the hospital room where they were taking gas X strips and unwrapping them and saying, "Here, put this in your mouth. Here, put this in your mouth." So they were definitely on the gas pain. My surgeon does a leak test while you're in the surgical room, so he had already done that. So my tongue was blue when I came awake, and even for I guess for a day or so afterwards. I got up, started walking, probably within 30 minutes. I had 3 hernias. I had a hiatal hernia that they repaired. I also had 2 hernias in my abdomen from incision sites. One of the main driving forces for me having the surgery is that I need to lose weight so that they can do a component release and abdominal surgery where they're going to take off the muscles sort of at the side and then wrap them across and create a full mesh across the stomach. and I need to lose weight in order for that to be a successful surgery with no risk of having more hernias afterwards. So I expected them to fix the hiatal hernia. I did not expect them to touch either of the hernias below, but they did put stitches in one. They removed some scar tissue that I'd had left over, and they put stitches in one of the hernias, and that was a major source of pain for me. Because of what they'd done, releasing different things, my intestines started moving more, and it was a source of pain getting up and getting down for several weeks. It's a little better now. I still have one hernia that's causing some issues, but things are getting better. As for gas pains, Gas X strips really did help with it. I didn't have very much gas pain. I didn't really struggle with water like I expected to. I expected to really struggle. And it really wasn't difficult. Maybe that's because I'm tall. I am 6'1", so maybe my sleeve is longer than other people's, but water seemed to just go right through. And I had no issues with that. I had no issues on the clear liquid diet, other than worrying that maybe I was having too much. Because things were going right through, I was never getting full on the clear liquids or on the full liquids. So I was on clear liquids for 2 days, and then I was on full liquids for 3 weeks, and then I started soft foods, and by the time I could get to soft foods, I was really happy that I could have that. It is a long journey to just have broth and cream soups, and have to, even on regular soups, just to have to filter everything out. It was getting long. So I've been having a lot of deli meat. I was going to spend 3 weeks on soft foods, and technically I'm in a full food stage yet, but I see the surgeon on Friday this week, and I just want to go ahead and get a clearing of what I can have. I also have a yearly follow-up with my previous surgeon, just to get everything looked at by him, and that happens on Thursday, so that's tomorrow. So I just want to get checked out by the doctors before I go start eating, veggies and stuff like that. I do want to, but taking it slow, and I am trying to kind of appease myself. Calorie wise, I'm not getting in a ton. I am getting about 500 calories a day, sometimes up to 600. I can only eat about 4 ounces at a time, and it's difficult. Not because I have any pain. I really haven't experienced any pain at all with my stomach. I have had occasions where I ate more than I should have, and things felt backed up, where you sort of feel it sort of right here in your throat, and you're like, it's not going anywhere. I ate too much. And that was when I was eating, when I would have more than about 4 ounces. So I've kept to that 4-ounce cup size. I have little cups. I'm not prepared. I don't have one with me, but little cups to pre-measure, and that has helped tremendously. So mostly I'm having a shake in the morning, I'm having some deli meat at lunch, and then I'm having something a little more substantial in the evenings. This week I've been having a ricotta bake, which I sort of cheated on. My family made manicotti, and so I basically opened up the manicotti and scraped out all the ricotta cheese and took the marinara sauce from around the noodle, and then discarded the noodle. And I have portioned that out so that I have about 4 ounces every night for this week. And then Friday, we'll see what the doctors say, and we'll see what I can have that's a little more exciting. So I will try and update a little more often. I've been really terrible about it. I did get to participate in Perforce's live stream on last Saturday. That was very exciting. Very nice to see everybody chatting and asking questions, and the interaction there was really good. But yeah, so I'm basically just healing. Because of the hernia situation, I can't do a lot of heavy lifting. Not that you should be doing a lot of heavy lifting at 6 weeks out, but exercising, there's a lot of things that I cannot do because I will stretch the hernia or push it out more, and I don't want to cause a bigger situation. So I have to watch that. But for the most part, things have been going really well. I'm able to get in my liquid, no problem. I easily hit 100 ounces a day, and that's not something that everyone can say. So I'm pretty thankful for that. Maybe it's just that I've always had a lot of liquid. I mean, I generally before the surgery, I would drink about a gallon of liquid a day, if not more than a gallon. And so post-surgery, it doesn't seem to be phasing me. It seems to go right through. For a while, when I would drink, I could only take 3 or 4 sips, and then it would feel very heavy in my stomach, and then I would hear this gurgle, 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 and it would, I could feel it empty out, which was so weird. But it is what it is. Now I guess I've gotten into the habit. I don't even drink that quickly anymore. Usually it's 2 or 3 sips and I put it down, and then I pick it back up later. But for the most part, not an issue with the liquids. Food's been going pretty well. I haven't had anything that I didn't tolerate. Of course, I've had mostly deli meat, a little ground beef, a little ground chicken, a little ground turkey. I have not had any pork. I haven't had a whole lot of veggie. I've had some things that were really well cooked that were in soups, but not a ton. So I guess we're going to find out how everything changes when I get to solid foods. But yeah, I just wanted to put an update out there that's a little more recent. Maybe I can get something up more like a weekly basis. I'm nervous in front of the camera. If you haven't noticed by me sort of looking away and rambling and saying it's not a comfortable thing for me yet. So that's it for me. I hope that all of you are doing well. I look forward to each and every one of your videos, and I'm hoping that everybody is having a great week. I'll see you later. Bye.